All right, we're live. Welcome to the Brothers of Conspiracy podcast. I don't think we've been on in like a friggin' year. I'm your host, Keith, with my co-host.
Ryan, and I think it's only been like a couple months.
I don't know. We've been trying to get one done for a while now. We have two very important special guests with us today.
Three.
Oh, well, three.
Yeah, we do have three. We have our bassist, Eric Steinberg.
Woo!
Howdy, everybody.
And Eric, you gotta speak up because you're not popping up.
Hi, guys.
There you go.
There you go.
Perfect.
The other
He's
one's
picking
my
up.
dog. This is
And-
Toby.
Toby is licking the bed, but he's here as well. And our last and final guest is Mr. Matt Trotter, the production manager, the maker of Steel Fox Productions, and our videographer and director of our brand new music video that's going to be coming out in a couple months, or like what, a couple weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, a
Hell
couple
yeah.
weeks now. Matt Trotter, say hello to everyone.
Woohoo!
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Matt? Well, we're finally glad to get you guys all around for this podcast thing. When we started the podcast, we wanted to talk wrestling and we wanted to talk Suicide Conspiracy because we thought it'd be pretty cool to just update throughout the years what like shows we were doing and all the trials and tribulations of being in a band. So thank you for coming on.
Want to hear you talking about wrestling.
Yeah, we talk about wrestling a lot, but this is a Suicide Conspiracy podcast. This one.
There you go.
Yeah. So my first question is, Matt, is how the hell are you and how was it working with us?
That really seems like a jaded question. I'm great. I'm tired as hell, but that's just the way things go.
Mhm.
Working with Suicide Conspiracy, I could say that it was an experience. Nah, I'm just kidding with you. Probably one of the more professional bands I've worked with.
Hell
That's
yeah!
cool. Yeah, that's awesome, man. We appreciate it.
And I appreciated all your feedback and your time and patience and trying to get this thing down. And when you see the final production, the actual video itself, you'll be extremely pleased with how it all pieced together. Like a giant jigsaw puzzle right now. We have over like 100 clips that I have to weed down to like a minute.
Wow. Yeah, because I mean, basically, what? It's a 3-minute song and almost like a 4 or 5 minute video.
Well, your song's like 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and there's about a minute beforehand and a minute after. So it comes down to about 5 minutes.
Well, hopefully the next video we do, we can get over the 3-minute mark.
Well, speaking of your next video, actually, I had a little bit of a surprise for you.
Oh, yeah.
We will be shooting a new music video in the fall.
Woohoo! Yeah!
So there will be I should say it's a follow-up to it, allowing the band to take whatever song they want to.
Okay.
And we could do Calypso if you wanted to. There's plenty of good stuff to work with.
Yeah.
And
Calypso is like a 2-minute song. That's the only thing. I love the party bus idea that we were talking about, but maybe we do another song with the party bus. I don't know. 2-minute song. It just depends. It'd be a really easy probably video, but.
well, I figure once we premiere Queen of Misery and we let it roll all summer long, so everybody gets a chance to view it, comment on it, whatever they want to do, listen to it over and over again. By the end of all summer long, basically, the band, myself, we all get together, start throwing out ideas on how to approach the next song and the next theme.
Mm-hmm.
We could go and stay with the horror theme, or we can go in a whole different direction.
I'm thinking like a fun, like just jam out video right now for that. Especially like I love horror. I do, like, trust me, I know this music video is going to be a hit and it's going to be fucking awesome. And the way it's shot is like old school, like Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street kind of style, which is right up my alley. But like I think like the guys and us want to have like a relaxed version of shooting another music video because like we were all stressed out for it, and like we can also have fun and not stress you out as much as we did.
Well, the idea that Jack threw to me was that like we're all just going around basically the city of Philly playing in this bus, playing our music, and just jamming out, riding around to different parts of the city. And I'm like, that'd be pretty cool. That would definitely be pretty cool. I just got to see how much like a party bus and all would be, how much we'd have to put up for that.
Yeah. That's the only thing.
I don't know who you're talking about. Who's Jack?
Jack, our buddy. You know Jack.
I don't know Jack.
Lefferts, you know Jack.
Doesn't know Jack.
Shout out to
maybe.
Jack. Hi, Jack.
All right, so if we're doing shout-outs, let's give a big shout-out to Eric's brand new girlfriend, Jules, the Queen of Misery in our video. She was great to work with and did an awesome job, so we're definitely proud of her. And anything we asked of her, where it was like going down in like a sewer drain or like underneath the bridge.
You heard what he said, right? He said going down, like acid.
Well, first he said she did what we said, and then he said going down. So I was like, oh man, I thought we were going to keep this a little more PG.
Jesus,
we tried and it went off the rails
It'll
already,
never
of
be
course.
PG. But no, all right, yeah, thanks, Jules. That was great.
I mean, she'll be here in like a half hour. You can just thank her then.
Oh, there you go. Right?
Yeah, we might have another special guest. Depends.
Yeah, well, I also have to kind of apologize to her because, wasn't thinking while I was directing. I was just kind of throwing out direction.
Yeah.
So when I said get on your knees and start thrusting, I didn't really think, pornography. I was
Oh, there was a lot of sexual innuendos being thrown around, trust me.
It's not what you say, it's how you react after it's said.
Yeah. And the way you reacted after what you said was what made it creepy.
I don't even know how I reacted to it.
All of us do.
I was in directing mode. I don't really care. Besides, it's not like I'm into a 20-year-old anyway. So if she gets creeped out by it, that's her own stupidity.
I'll tell you one thing, though, Matt. You basically went gung-ho on the project. You had us all basically do everything that needed to be done. You went above and beyond with the special effects and all. So I was actually really excited to work with you because you were so excited
to work with
us.
Yeah.
A little bit backstory: we were watching the Royal Rumble at our buddy Jack's house, and this guy was just chilling on the couch. His name was Matt, and we're just like, "Yo, yeah, we're in a band and stuff like that." And then he was talking. He said, "Oh yeah, well, I could probably do your guys' promo shots." What's basically you can say what your company is, Matt.
It's a photography company called Still Fox Studios, but we're now also into directing music videos and videography. So,
and it's awesome for the first time you branch out to videography and production is for our music video. Like that means a lot.
Mm-hmm. And it's just crazy that you just wanted to work with us, didn't even know us at the time, really.
Man, I'm telling you, there's nothing like
a different breed.
Kind of give you a little background on myself and maybe some things you don't know about.
Sure.
I'm about 20 years older than all of you.
Oh, really? I thought you were younger than us.
I thought you were I thought you were 64.
Oh man, that's brutal. Damn. So brutal.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm about 44 years old. I've been a film buff all my life. Actually, I've been watching wrestling since 70. But the thing with the film is I was a huge Hitchcock fan. I was a huge Kubrick fan. Really big fan of the horror movies in the 80s and just film noir. So when I got a chance to jump at the opportunity to direct a video, the first thing that came into my mind was going old school, which is why I came up with the idea of the theme behind Queen of Misery. There are other things that I'll throw out there that you guys don't know about. And maybe after I say this, Ryan will go, no shit, that makes so much more sense now. In that Ryan-ism that he has. So, being an adult, 44 years old, something that nobody knows about me that I want to throw out there. I'm autistic.
I didn't even know that.
Autistic adult. Higher end of the spectrum. I'm not Asperger's. I'm not but I do have traits, OCD, stuff like that. I was diagnosed several years ago, actually. So sometimes I get frustrated very easily. When I get frustrated, I get temperamental, as Ryan saw last night when I was tired.
Sorry, we put you on the list. I told you. It was easy.
I told you. I took your list and wiped my ass with it. It's a struggle, but it's something I've dealt with, and I kind of went with all my my life. So sometimes maybe through mannerisms I say innuendos and react to them interesting. Maybe not the best, but that's just who I am.
Well, you're doing a damn good job at hiding it.
Yeah, we didn't even know, honestly.
Well, I appreciate that. It's not that I'm hiding it. It's just not something I go out there and go around saying, "Hey guys, guess what? I'm on to take."
I know.
I don't think anyone.
No, I know what you mean. Like, I mean, everybody's got their own thing.
Exactly. So, I mean, unfortunately, you know, it has its good days and has its bad days. And on the plus side, though, like OCD wise, I go very hardcore with scheduling. Everything to me is schedule. So when like scheduling kind of gets thrown off a little bit, I get a little snappy, you know.
Yeah.
But that's just. But back to the actual music video, and kind of going off on a little tangent there. When it's done this week, I'm still editing. I did a lot of editing on Friday of piecing a jigsaw puzzle into one long clip.
Mm-hmm.
This week I had the music correcting. It's all in black and white, except for, well, you'll see. I don't want to give too much away. There's stuff that you'll see that you'll be like, "Holy shit! How did you do that on such a small budget?"
Cool.
Yeah, you'll be really thrilled the way this comes out. I think the fans are gonna love it.
That's
you
basically
have fans,
what we want to do. Yeah, is definitely get it out there to the masses.
You guys do have fans, right?
We have fans. I don't know who's gonna listen to this, but this is a good time as ever to tell them that they can hear us right where.
Someone's gonna watch the video. I'm hoping that place is packed when we show the music video.
Rye forgets where you could hear us at.
The Big Heads?
Yeah.
The Town and Country Shopping Center Big Heads on June 10th.
That's right
Also,
in Horsham.
To the two people who are listening up there, the two people that are probably listening to this that are not being Jack Leopards, are going to be doing something collectively with the band as far as auctioning off props from the music video. Whether it's a bloodstained symbol, it's a dirty, bloody dress,
or dirty, bloody tampon.
All the proceeds will go to the SPCA.
Yeah, that's we just gotta figure out how to go about those channels.
We love those animals.
We love them dogs
and animals. Right, Toby?
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, good job.
Toby has left the room.
I tried. But yeah, no, like Eric was saying, where you can find us right now, especially before we go out and branch a couple different states that we are now a national act, which is fucking awesome. You can find us right in our hometown of Horsham and Hatboro, Pennsylvania at Big Heads Town and Country on June 10th. That's going to be our music video release show, and it's going to be a hell of a time. We're with a couple bands that we love, and we toured with them and played with them multiple occasions, and they're really good friends of ours. Or you can find us out May 13th in the Willow Grove VFW for another benefit show, which is for homeless vets. So it's a great cause, and it's all ages, 21 to drink, 21 to party. And if you're all ages, you can party and rock out, but you just can't have those alcoholic beverages. Okay?
Because nothing says homeless vets than people with PSD and thrash metal. That's awesome.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Trust me, it doesn't.
It's going to be a good time, definitely. We got to turn it over to Eric, because who the fuck is Eric Steinberg?
Who is Eric?
Like, last time, who was on bass was Kevin Hall. So, Eric, give us a little bit of background, basically when you started playing and how you met up with us.
About 15 or 16 years ago, my neighbors and I decided we were going to start a 3-piece band. Who was the more assertive of us said I called dibs on the guitar. The other one was like, all right, I get the drums. So I got stuck on the bass. Now, mind you, I had no idea what the difference was at the time. You could have told me the drums were the guitar. I probably would have believed you. So I'm sitting here with this bass, and I'm trying to figure out things, and I can't figure out how it makes sense, because I thought it sounded the exact same as a guitar. So I'm like buying distortion pedals, louder amps, and I'm like, I still can't get this to sound right. So eventually I just switched to guitar, and I played guitar for like 5 years, and I started learning that more aggressively. And now I go back and forth, and I can actually tell the difference because I'm not such a noob anymore.
Oh yeah, he's pretty much like a savant. Okay, let's just not put him in the back burner. This dude can play.
I'm like a 78% on the global scale of being good at things.
He brings more of a technical aspect to our music, which is definitely needed because us motherfuckers just sit there and just rock out and just like, all right, cool, sounds good. And then Eric's like, well, if you did it this kind of way, it would sound even more badass. So we're always up to doing new things, trying new things, and we want our music to expand. So Eric was definitely a big part. Ryan, where'd you find him?
Okay, so I literally just put out a thing to where we were trying to fix our sound and see if we can do something else for a brand new CD that we're going to be writing and hopefully getting in the studio sometime in the summer, like the end of summer, start of the fall, to write our brand new CD. I have no clue what the hell it's going to be called, even though I pull names out of my ass sometimes and just go, yeah, that's what we're going to call it.
Well, it was supposed to be called the DP, so I don't know if we're sticking with that.
I don't want to do an EP anymore. I don't want to be a double penetration album where it's just like 4 or 5 songs. And
it could just be 2 EPs slammed together, the DP. It's the double EP.
Yeah, it can definitely
Well, yeah, it could have
the full-length CD because 2 EPs together is practically a
Well,
CD.
we did re-record some songs, so it could be there and that, and then the new songs, and they can collide together, and it could be the DP. I like that idea.
No, but in all seriousness, no.
Yeah, no, let's not do that ever.
You just got to take something that sounds slightly aggressive and slightly badass and say it. Like, it could be called Annihilate or, like, Pain or, like, Violent Stakes. I don't know, man. We could just keep throwing around angry, badass-sounding words for the next 20 minutes, and we'd come up with it.
Oh, yeah, we'll come up with it, even if it's fucking, like, Steinberg.
The CD's called This album's named after the new bass player, who's forever new.
And all right, so
I'm very impressed.
Oh, what? At what? The CD?
Well, Ryan knows what the word savant means.
Oh yeah, I know what the word savant means. How dare you?
That caught me off guard. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, of course I
No,
do. I'm
actually,
smarter than I act. And look.
All joking aside, I actually have heard Eric playing bass. He is actually one of the better bass players I've heard.
It's cool.
Yeah, Keith was asking where to find Eric. I literally put out a Facebook status saying, hey, we're looking for a bassist / guitarist, whatever you can play, come and try out. And Eric had his friend that I know go and write his name on the thing and go, hey, Eric Steinberg. And I was like, all right, well, whatever. Hopefully he gets it. Not even 1 minute into his buddy posting that, Eric messaged me and was like, hey, I can play those instruments. And I was like, all right, dude. I was like, well, when do you want to practice and try out? He's like, well, I can do it whenever. I was like, all right, well, we're done work in like a couple hours, so why don't you come down by the practice spot and I'll do it. And it was like love at first sight. We loved him, and he gelled, and he kicked ass, and he knew all of our shit like right away. We asked him to like listen to our CD. Came in, did what song?
Whoa, hold on. I think you're going a little out of order here.
We're trying to.
I walked into the first time I met you guys. I hadn't really heard anything except for some really janky quality live videos off the Facebook thing.
Janky quality.
It was real janky, man. It was real shaky. It was like a webcam videotaping the band live, and I just showed up and just guessed the songs.
Yeah. So,
the Facebook Live thing.
Yeah. I like heard some weird version.
Ryan's
of the songs,
notorious for Facebook Live videos, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we need to get ourselves out there. We got to get ourselves out there. But no, like I said, he gelled with us perfectly.
And then 2 weeks later, we played my first show, and I had 2 weeks to actually learn the songs.
Yeah, we did another thing, which we did with Kevin. When we picked up Kevin about like 2 years ago, we were like, hey, Kevin, you're going to play this show, and we have a show lined up, and it's like 4 days away. And so Eric had like 2 weeks, which was hard to do because he had to learn over what?
It was like 11 songs.
11 songs.
And a cover that I still
didn't learn until 3 weeks after it, but he pulled it off for somehow. And every show, it's just going to be constantly, this is our new band member, Eric. It's going to be like the 90th show. We're going to be like, new band member, Eric. Because we do really appreciate everything he's brought to the table. And he's fucking killing it. We're very excited.
The biggest thing about him being in the band is that he's basically like a brother to us now. And we get along. Like, just we gel so fucking like quick. It was amazing.
Yeah, he's definitely a part of the Suicide Conspiracy family. He's part of the Brothers Conspiracy family between me and Keith, and hopefully he's a brother to Kevin and Mario. It's very hard to be brothers with them. It took us like a couple of years when we first met them and gelled. Oh wait, no, it didn't. It took like a week, and we were totally fine. So I'm pretty sure Eric's all-around brother of the family.
He's an all-around brother. Sounds
No,
great.
no, Mario and Kevin secretly hate me. I can tell.
Really hate you.
You're right. They overtly hate me.
No, they
Very
pretty much
overt.
say it out loud. But no, Eric, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, I know that we can say you gel with us perfectly because you're a nerd like us. We're badass nerds, and we love all the TV shows and everything like that. So tell us about yourself.
Well, as you said, I'm obviously very nerdy. I have a nice whole bookshelf of comics in that side of the room over there.
That I need to borrow.
I'm sure.
They just laid out on the bed, and I was like, oh,
I've got all
Spider-Man.
the evolutions of Eevee surrounding my room right now. So yeah, we got the nerd stuff on lockdown. I got a Captain Kirk plushie on top of my bookshelf.
Jesus Christ.
I got Sonic the Hedgehog, Batman, all sorts of things.
Whoa. Ryan, you have no room to talk about what he has.
I didn't say shit.
I have the fucking map to Skyrim right there.
Is that Hyrule?
No, it's Skyrim. The fuck? Were you listening?
It's a joke.
But yeah, I mean, there's not really a simple person. I do the things with the instruments, and I play the things with the games, and I read the things with the books and the comics.
Perfect. I like that. That's great. Good job. Break
3 layers
break
of
on that.
things.
That was perfect.
Done.
That was perfect.
Oh man. Well, bringing it back to Matt. Matt, what was your best experience with us shooting this? And what was your worst experience?
I'm sorry.
Well, they both had to do it with Ryan.
I'm popular.
My best and worst experience working with the band. I had to say the best experience is the fact that we all kind of went chilled and we're all on the same page. No matter what direction I threw down, you guys were up for it. We broke bread together. We just had a good time. The worst is trying to get you guys to do shit in 2 takes.
Yeah.
We're not actors by any means. This is what people got we're not. The worst I think was the friggin'
Fucking room.
Yeah,
the
that
room
scene.
That should have been the easiest one, and it took 20 takes.
No, it was obviously the hardest one because it required us to not say fuck for a few minutes.
Well, I mean,
10
granted,
seconds.
I let you guys improv a lot, which is kind of. I usually use a script, and I should have used a script. To be honest with you, but it was a lot of unseen, little small quirks in the dialogue that we had to fix. A lot of it was the F-bomb, but for the most part, it went extremely well. I actually am picking up. I have 2 pickups this week. I have to do another scene with Eric, and I have to do another scene with Kevin. So that hopefully will be done in the next day or 2.
What? What scenes are these?
There's a discretion.
Why did your voice just
Why
crack?
did you just turn? Yeah, what was that? What?
I don't know.
There's a minor discretion with my positioning, and you need just another 3 to 5 seconds to make it all flow together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, same thing with Kevin. The problem with Kevin's scenes are they don't mash up well. His death scene is actually by far the quickest and everything in the movie. Or sorry, the video.
Yeah,
I
it's
call
just
it a
like
movie.
dead.
It's a video. It's basically
He dies so fast. He's just run, fall, die.
also the only death that does not involve blood.
That's true. But
Poor guy.
So
don't tell anyone.
No, but his death looks phenomenal. The problem is, and if people actually even listen to this thing, it's not always death scene. Unfortunately, happens within a second, and everybody else is a little bit more paced. His is not. His basically shows him running and then done.
Well, that feels like it would be
I
Kevin.
feel like when Kevin went for it too, man.
Yeah, he definitely did go for it.
So I just need a small scene of him basically running. So basically, it's a scene of Eric, kind of doing his thing. That I had to do another 30 seconds, and same thing with Kevin. And then that's basically it. Just two pickup scenes. That's all. And on top of that, other than that, we have the intro done already. So And it's flowing. That's all I want to say. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's flowing. It's nice.
Good, man. I can't wait to see it. And I know we're gonna see
Now-
it a lot
Actually, real
lot
quick.
earlier than everyone else. So suck it, people.
Hold on. Before you start screaming at people, I need to give a shout out to Matt for writing that intro for us for the video.
Oh,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Matt Mario
Mario
Scuderi's brother, piano player, wrote a sick ass sort of
It's like a
Dream
classical-
Warrior, Nightmare on Elm Street kind of intro where it has like some ambient noises plus piano plus scariness, and it's fantastic.
You just say plus penis plus.
I agree 100%. It
I'm gonna
actually
say
works
no.
really well.
I feel like that's what it said.
It's you hear it the opening of the video, and then it kind of goes in segues into basically the song Queen of Misery, but it plays off really nice.
I definitely think it does, and like I'm really excited and psyched.
I'm really excited. I'm
really
really excited, yo.
really excited and psyched to hear it right before that song plays, because Queen of Misery is actually one of my favorite songs to sing. It flows well, and it's just an ass kicker of a song. And even though the video can be determined any which way, and the song can be determined any which way, whatever you think of it, because it is music, it's not about what the video is shot like. And it's not from what the video is shot like, but I think I like the idea with the video because it makes a lot more sense than
All the lyrics still
why
fit.
it's shot.
Oh, yeah. It
Exactly.
definitely was a good song to pick for this, because in all actuality, we weren't even shooting a music video in the first place. We were going to be doing like a short movie.
Yeah.
And it turned into this, and I think it's actually a better idea.
I agree. It works out a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely.
We would have had to act more in the other one.
I would have been
Oh,
fine. I am an actor.
completely off the subject. I just need to throw this in there real quick, and it's before it gets like out there and we start talking about it later. But X-Pac is missing.
What?
Yeah, nobody can find him.
What the hell?
They don't know if he's OD. They don't know if he OD'd and he's unconscious somewhere or what, but he's nowhere to be found.
Wow, that's crazy.
Awesome.
I just saw it. So, praying that they actually find Sean because he's a good dude, and I've met him a few times, and he's a really I wouldn't call him a friend, but he's a good acquaintance of mine, and I don't want to see anything that happen to him.
Oh, wow. Yeah, hopefully. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that definitely does suck. But when we do our wrestling podcast, hopefully we get good news, and we can talk about that with you, Matt.
Absolutely. But back to the whole Queen of Misery thing. Actually, also, most likely toward the fall, I'm also going to be doing my second bombshell I'm dropping on you guys is an actual sit-down interview with the band.
Oh, you get good luck.
Do one of
here's
us
the
at
thing
a
about
time, or it'll be chaos.
It will be extreme chaos.
No, you definitely got to do all of us at the same time.
You know,
That's just-
refrain your words or something. Refresh your words.
I get first dibs. I don't want all sloppy thirds and fourths and fifths.
Oh, it's all happening at once, man. Like you said.
Oh, man.
There's
I'm gonna
just
be with
hair
the
and
video
flab
camera.
everywhere.
Oh God.
Oh, geez.
Anyway, the sit-down interview, we will cover your ideas behind how you came up with Queen of Misery, your new album that you're writing, and stuff like that. So, but that will also be taking place end of summer, early fall.
All right.
Oh, yeah. And
Hell yeah.
we actually got to give a huge shout out to our management company.
Yep. Yeah, we were on a brand new management company called Sights Set North, and they picked us up about a couple weeks ago, and they're booking us out to St. Louis, Missouri, Kentucky, Connecticut, Cleveland, Ohio, back to New York, back all the way down to Scranton, which is awesome. And we are still doing booking for ourselves, and the shows that we pretty much book are the people that we like to play with. But these other shows, which we're internally grateful for, is the fact that we're going to be playing with new bands and see new faces, and we're really
New
excited.
venues.
And yeah,
New-
better
yeah, that'd be
venues,
awesome.
new venues out. So if you do like us
Ryan,
and you
I
are
have
actually
a
talking
question,
to
Ryan.
us and listening to us, then
I
you
have-
can come out and see us.
I have a question, Ryan.
What's your question?
Didn't you put somewhere on your page that you're playing internationally?
Ryan, we're playing international?
No,
yeah?
not internet. I said national.
Did you say
Did you
international?
say international? Matt?
Internationally.
No,
Oh, geez, we
national.
gotta find that post.
Quick, edit the
I
post.
will find your page. And
All right.
it says international.
Please send that to
Oh,
us.
Overseas. Land.
No, I totally,
International, Kentucky.
totally wish. Totally wish.
Kentucky.
But yeah, no, like that's a huge shout out, and like we are really grateful for it, and it'll push us. And once it pushes us, we can only get better from there. No, thanks, Matt. I feel like that was a dick move there.
Matt, before we let you off the phone, because I know you are a busy man, you got anything to say? Final?
Throwing me off the podcast?
Oh yeah, we're gonna be wrapping pretty soon.
Unless you want to keep on
You know,
talking.
I can still listen to it, but if I end this and you start talking shit, I'll know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's fine.
yeah. We ain't gonna talk shit about you, man. You've been a fucking pleasure. It's been amazing.
A fucking pleasure, okay? Not just a pleasure, you're a fucking pleasure.
Yeah.
This is why we cannot shoot your takes.
I'm busting your stuff. Let's see, to wrap up real quick. So, probably by the end of this week, we'll have a rough draft of the music video,
Nice.
which, since Eric's going to be doing some work tomorrow, he'll be in the editing bay watching some stuff, so he'll have to look at what's going on.
Awesome.
Ooh,
Yeah. So, you know, you guys been
I
bugging
need some
me to have
bootleg
somebody
videos
from the
sent to me
band.
on my phone.
Yeah,
Nope.
well, it's a good person to pick, so trust me.
Well, you know, actually being there to make sure everything's flowing, because apparently you don't trust me. It's
No,
fine.
we trust you. It's just we also want our opinions put in there, too, to help you out.
You have your opinions put in there. You have a group shot playing in the middle of a cemetery.
My whole
Whoa!
but yeah, my whole thing is just to get
Spoiler.
Eric can get the fill on time.
I will make sure your drum fill matches your fill hand drum.
Yeah, if Keith doesn't get that Phil hand drum, he's going to
You will
punch
be
someone in
fine.
the face.
You'll be happy.
Oh, wait.
I promise.
Did I drop another spoiler?
You did,
Yeah.
but we don't know. Maybe
Well,
8 people will listen to this. 4 of us being the
I'll
band.
say-
So yeah.
Two people other that are not named Jack Leppert listen to the podcast. Because, you know, he's probably sitting there at home going, I'm plotting my next move.
Well, this is live, but it never gave me a link to. It's gonna post it as soon as it filters out and buffers and shit, and then I'll throw it up on Facebook, the link, and then you can hear it on YouTube anytime you want.
Oh, good. He can tag himself over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hashtags.
I
Days.
created that blessed union between the director and the band.
No. Never that, ever.
Good old Jack. See, I'm giving a shout out to Jack by saying all this stuff. You know.
Oh yeah, Jack's a good dude.
Yeah, he just gets
Yeah.
shout outs all the time. It doesn't even matter. Jack, shout out.
Logan, he thinks he discovered us, so you know.
Well, I mean, he discovered something. Right? So yeah, after Eric being there, the rough draft, you guys will probably be able to view by hopefully Friday.
Yeah, definitely get that to me before I go out and do wedding things. 'Cause I'm going to be out all weekend.
How are you?
Yeah. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
No
Do you actually have a life?
Well, yeah, I do. Right? It's weird.
It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I do. All right. So that's it on my behalf. So, you know, thank you for everything, and hopefully we'll do more podcasts. You know,
Yeah. No, I told you, man. Once we get the wrestling podcast back up, you could be another co-host, and tell you the truth, because we'll go off on tangents, and if you want to bring us back, you can definitely do that, and we'll talk to you more about coming on and doing it full time with us. And if
and
you
we
want
can get
to,
Eric on as well for
Yeah.
shoot the shit. since
Yeah,
he
and we can
does
have Eric
collecting
for,
shit and stuff.
shoot the shit
And so does
with
Matt.
Eric.
Matt does the
And
same.
Matt can be on Shoot the Shit to do collections of toys and video games and all that shit. And we'll get our podcast back up and rolling. And Matt, we just want to say thank you once again. It's been a great. We take all the thanks that you just gave us, and we're going to push it right back on your face. So thank you.
On his face.
Again, what the fuck, dude?
Everything he does and says is somehow
Have a good
sexual.
one, brother. We'll be seeing you soon.
All right, man.
All right, later.
Take care.
That was Matt Trotter. You can find him at Steel Fox Productions He's on Facebook, right? I don't know. Does he have a website?
I don't know. We
should
don't
have
know.
asked him. Matt,
Yeah, we
do you
should
have
have.
a
God damn
website?
it.
If you have a website, throw it in the comments later on or on our Facebook. We will gladly push that out. Really good dude. Really awesome to work with. He's also doing our promo shots.
Yeah.
We got a couple cool ideas.
We got.
Yeah, we got a couple cool ideas, definitely. To wrap it up, Eric, what are some of your favorite moments with the band thus far, being in the band only a couple months?
Are you new?
I'm
He's
always
new.
new, forever and ever and ever. I have to say, my favorite moment was the show where we played with my buddies in Seraph, and then my buddy Tim from Devastate. Band that was all right.
It was a Monday show too, like out of the blue. That was a
Yeah.
Monday
I was
show.
so sick that show.
Yeah,
But it was just so cool because a bunch of my friends from my high school were
Yeah.
there, and like I was friends with all the bands.
well, it was wild
was so
because
fun.
like me and you knew so many people like together. And I was like, oh shit, you know Wes? I'm like, wait, what? Like I worked with him and played in a band with him.
And it's funny because now we know we have like 80 to 100 mutual acquaintances, and we've never met until I joined the band somehow.
Yeah, that's very.
Went
It
to
is
the same
weird.
high school. I was right
You
between you
knew
guys
my
in grades.
bestest friend ever, Casey Quinzel.
I met him.
Steve. Oh, Steve.
Dude, it is. It's a freaking small
Speaking
world.
of crazy good drummers, Steve.
Friggin'
Yeah.
savant.
Stop using my words. My
I'm not a
words.
savant.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you are.
No, savant would be like
definitely.
I could play like Beethoven symphonies and shit with like both my hands tapped.
I bet you still
probably
could.
can.
I bet you still could.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I cannot do that.
You're savant in our book.
Shut up.
I can slap a bass and
Take-
strum a guitar.
It
Take
sounds so like you
The
just slapped the
niceness.
bass.
No, I appreciate like the overhype of my skills.
Oh,
but
yeah.
that's just
Well, when you
intense.
come
We'll
out
hype
to
you
see
to the
us,
moon.
you'll be hyped out because I have another person to fuck around with on stage, and me and Eric are kind of crazy up in front.
Yeah, we'll fuck on stage, man.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yo, you want to see how good I am? Wait for that improvised bass solo in the end of Stars and Stripes.
Oh,
snap.
no. Great.
We're still trying to get a rhythm section going, just me, you, bass, and drums.
Me, you, bass, and drums.
You know what
All
I mean?
four of us. Me, you, and our two instruments, and you punching your brother in the eye.
Why'd you just knee slap but like scrape
I
your
don't know.
girlish fingernails
What,
down my
somebody-
arm?
Show information again, because
May 13th or 18th?
May 13th,
May 13th at the VFW in
VFW.
Willow Grove.
June
Sean's
10th.
talking.
June 10th in our hometown, Horsham in Hatboro, Pennsylvania, at the Big Heads Town and Country. It's a big show. It's our music video release
Irish
show.
Wolf, that's May.
Yeah, the Irish Wolf is May 19th,
That's in Scranton.
and that's up in Scranton. We're CD release show for Beyond the Fallen, and they are an amazing band. Think like Creator and Thrash all thrown together, and they're great. That didn't make sense, but yeah.
Creator and all the Thrash bands thrown together.
And then right after that, we're going to be heading down the seaside for New Jersey Shore Fest, and we're going to be playing on the boardwalk. So, yeah, get your bros out there. Suns out, guns out, tanks, sunglasses, anything. I'm not going to be wearing shorts, so you can make fun of me. And yeah, it's some
wearing a
damn good shows coming up. Oh, also we have new merch coming out, and we'll have that for the May 13th show starting off. So if you want to get your suns out, guns out, no, maybe that's a little bit of thing for Tank Top.
We also have a benefit show June 11th.
Yeah, June 11th is for a great guy that we used to know and be close with when Keith was in another band, Nick Necro. His house burned down, which really sucks.
Yeah,
and
it
he
sucks.
has 2 daughters and a wife with him, and they're trying to scrape by right now, so we're going to do whatever we can. So that's all the way up in Scranton at what place?
That
I got
is
nothing on that.
at, oh, God
Oh,
damn.
all
I
right,
don't
well,
remember.
we'll throw it in the comments.
It's, it's
We'll throw it in the comments and
remember.
You
we'll
can
set
tell we
up.
got
But no,
prepared for
it's going to be a huge collaboration of a lot of good bands from the Philly, Jersey, and Scranton area, and we're going to be raising money for a great cause. So come on out, support. There's going to be like over 200 to like 300 people there, and they're already confirmed 250, or something like that. And like I said, it's for a great cause, and it would mean a lot to everyone to get out there to help a family in need.
And then we're going out to, where are we going out to first? Missouri?
We're going up to Ohio
in July.
and Cleveland in July.
That details will be known pretty soon.
Holy shit. We're going to be hitting the show on the way up, and then on the way back, we're going to be sleeping.
Oh, maybe we could do Drunk and High podcast.
Oh, man. Drunk and High podcast. Is not
We got
sounding
13-hour
great.
trip. definitely sounds like something we
I
can do.
won't be packing anything illegal for this
But,
thing.
um,
That would be ridiculous.
but
for
no.
me to
High on
post it
life.
on the internet.
Eric, high on life.
I'm gonna be packing beer. But no, like I said, it's we're busting out this year. We thought we busted out last year.
Throwing out the double D's.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
busting it out.
Yeah, we thought we did that a year ago when we got our CD up and running. We had all these shows. Now it's getting serious, and we're really excited to bring you on the road with us, and hopefully we can do a podcast on the road like we did with the podcast that never got released with Drunk Mario in the hotel room when we were up in Connecticut.
I don't know if that one can be
And
released.
it cannot be released because there's so much that's not needed to say.
The butt crack. Yeah.
And
Mario butt
Mario with
I
his
just assumed if
chicken
Mario was
nugget
drunk during it, there was
and
butt
shit.
crack everywhere.
so yeah, it was probably. But like I said, we'll throw it back to Keith to host Ryan, and here's Keith.
All right, so we will eventually have another podcast with the whole crew. We never can tell you a time because we never know when the fuck we'll ever have time.
Dropping F-bombs like
It's just it's just been crazy, man. It's been great being in a band, but there's so much work behind it. I always say never get in a band unless you put 110% into it because it's a job that basically you don't get paid for.
Or you take your brother along with you.
Oh yeah, that's the fun part too. But yeah, I'm your host Keith. Ryan.
Ryan.
I'm Eric.
Woo! Steinberg, new bass member, and
Steinman.
the newest bassist out there for Suicide Conspiracy.
Thanks again, Matt.
He's so
Thank
new.
you, Jules. Thank you,
Jack.
Jack. Thank you, Mason. Thank you, Billy. Graveyard guy. Thank you, Alexa, for helping us out. Thank
thanks,
you,
Kevin's
Melissa.
house. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin's house.
Thanks, Kevin's beers. Thanks.
Thanks for no spiders
Bedtimes.
crawling on me.
Thanks for everything. Thanks, guys. We
Thanks
love
for
you.
thanking.
Thank
Yeah.
you for thanking.